2 other nights are headed down to Atlanta, to the Atlanta Expo Center, to help Blue Knight Chapter 7 serve dinner to the families of the fallen Georgia police officers from last year. Tomorrow is our Georgia Police Memorial Ride. We'll have 1,500 to 2,000 motorcycles in it, if it keeps as it usually is. A big ride. They totally shut the interstates 285 and 85 down for at least, I would say, a minimum of 30 minutes for each direction, where there is nothing but motorcycles on it. I was told year before last that they had 322 officers working traffic for the event. I'm sure those are predominantly off-duty, some volunteers, some getting paid. I'm sure a lot of them contribute to the cause. It benefits the cops, which is the organization that helps surviving families of fallen police officers. But they do pretty well. Figure it's $35 a rider, but you get a t-shirt, a pen, and a barbecue meal for lunch, which now may not be happening because they were serving barbecue for dinner, and that Christian president went by to check on, and one owner forgot to tell the owner and they didn't have food ready, so now they're doing hot dogs. Oh joy, as we said a minute ago. Oh joy. Be a lot of people not happy with that. But it's a noble thing they're doing. But you figure somewhere around, let's just say 1,800 motorcycles times $35, and then I can't remember, it's either 15 or 20 for your passenger. Might be 25, but they get a large amount of money for the cause. It's a lot bigger than when we do our ride for the fallen, which will happen next August, not this coming, but in 2020. Well, I got my MRI results yesterday, and some of it is what I expected, which were the bone spurs at C2-3, and they have grown predominantly since the last scan 2 years ago. And then I have a considerable narrowing of the spinal cord channel, which could be causing constriction on my cord and causing the, you know, the pain, the tingling, the numbness, all that good garbage. So it's definitely not good news. wait till August unless we get an earlier appointment to see the neurosurgeon and see what battle plan she can come up with. Not gonna be good for the motorcycle side or the car side of me. I have this terrible fear that she will be fusing my neck, and if she does that, I'm done riding and driving. Too early to say for sure, but that's just if that happens. It is windy, 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 windy. Beautiful day, but they called for the wind last night, and it's here. Some big old gusts. And when I was going over to Randy's, I had one that tried to move me all the way across Highway 53. So I'm glad I was ready for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the ride down like this last night to Lawrenceville, and then the hyper ride home. My camera battery died right when I pulled in to get 90 dead dinosaurs, or 89 dead dinosaurs. So it lasted longer than I expected without changing the battery. Because as we were rolling, I thought about that. Doggone, I forgot to change the battery. But that's a pretty good long ways. But about 10 minutes after I got home, I actually had Lexi out for her pee, and it started sprinkling, and I was like, just barely made it. Without getting wet. Well, my friends, you don't want to watch us going down the interstate, me rambling on about whatever, so I'm going to shut off until we meet up with the other group at Old Peachtree in 85. And then I'll get back with you a little bit, and then we'll do a hyperspeed home from. Man, can you hear that? Yeah, that's some wind. But home from Atlanta tonight. So y'all don't go far, but we will be back.
Win big bucks now on 94.9 The Bull.
Text the keyword BELT, B-E-L-T, BELT to 200-200 to cash in and win $1,000 right now. Your keyword is BELT.
Confirmation text will be sent. Standard data and message rates apply. Text that keyword to 200-200 to win big bucks on 94.9 The Bull.
Friends, we picked only up one rider, Dave on his trike. Derek decided not to come. Eli is going to meet us down there in his car, and it is very, very windy. Good thing the bikes are big and heavy. Wouldn't want to be on a little 400-pound sport bike. would be a bad day. Than the wind, it's a gorgeous day. Just some massive wind. Being whooped around. Whooped around. Whoop whoop, there it is. Whoop whoop, there it is. Whoop whoop, there it is. They just put them pylons all the way up and not take them out, except for where you can come in and go out. I smell pork. Well, it cannot be very exciting on here for y'all, so we're gonna say we'll wait for something like Spaghetti Junction, which is up here a little ways, or something, and we'll come back to you. Don't go far.